I will be one of the greatest. That is a vow, yeah, that is a promise. Always wanted to be famous, just being real, yeah, just being honest. My haters gon' always be nameless, give them no clout, I give them no power. Creators built different, they ancient, sooner than later, what will be ours? I keep an eye out for the numbers, I stay in contact, synchronization. To infinity, even beyond it, I am a common, no destination. A lot of things I am above, and there are a lot of things that are above me. Do not go for the people I love, cause then I get scary, then I get ugly, yeah. Ain't no problem when I'm not equation. Present, noted, observation. I'm not new here, reborn creation. Come and find me, sending location.
Hey guys, hey, hold on, make sure my camera is the right way. I don't know, I ain't put it on my damn stand, but maybe it's the best for now. Cause I'm gonna need to move around. And I'm gonna try to hear me clearly. Okay. So this is part 2 of my cooking video. The first one, it went a little off course. But welcome to the Pink Kitchen Uppity Edition. This is what we do over here. So, but now we're back to the kitchen. Hey J True, I'm about to drop the link for you, boo. We're gonna have our girl J True come over here, and I would like to hear like how she think about this recipe going on. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a quick stovetop way, and yeah, this is let me steady the camera. Hold on, I'm trying. This is noodles, panini noodles, but they made out of cauliflower. Just 3 ingredients. You see that? Just 3 ingredients. I know it shows up backwards. So let me read the ingredients. Lentil, pea, and cauliflower flowers. So this is gonna be vegetable on top of vegetable. You guys, y'all know I make a hidden veggie sauce, mac and cheese, and tomato sauce. So right now we're trying this way. What's up, J Troop? How you doing, boo?
What's up, girl? I ain't come up here talking about no damn pig feet.
I know you ain't super on the pig. That's on the back burner right now. We got some beef sausages and some rolling water with some cauliflower. I know you against the pork, and I'm gonna let you have that. But what's been going on with you, Miss Lady?
Now, how you gonna eat that swine? But we you said you grew up under the teachers of um what's our brother name? The goddamn white man.
Khalid Muhammad. Love that
Khalid
man.
Muhammad.
Yes.
He'll be rolling in his grave.
No, but
And
you know
then
what?
you
I do everything. But everything else I do so well, he'll let me get a smile with it.
gone with that bullshit uppity. No, what I want to ask you, no, man. See you with that bullshit. You was talking about the competition. Uppity, why
Uh-huh.
do you listen? Why do you do this? Why you go in the competition and then act the whole goddamn fool? Uh, if you don't win, and then last night you on that bullshit talking about that you ain't gonna go up there and get that money. Was that you for real?
No, at first I did refuse it because when I get in my, I'm an emotional and reactionary person. And I just didn't like how it was going. Like I felt like I was a part of the people. Like I felt like because there's been a lot of times where there was competitions where nobody would join, and they were like up, and these people begged me but because I didn't fuck with them, I would not join the competition. So that's where that spirit came from. I didn't fuck with these. Well, you know what? I think it was too soon. But yeah, I wasn't gonna take the money. But then I thought about it, like, hell no, I already did my little 1-2 step. But it was like how they was trying to carry me. What was the that was the problem, and how they try to carry this sector, and that's why she couldn't even have no competition, and she about to go right back to that.
Uh,
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, if you don't stop tripping, man, I damn near did the smoke on your ass. You better get your shoulder. You better get your ass off your shoulder and go get that damn money.
I did. You see, I cleaned that up real quick. I said, and you see, they was trying to quickly not give it to me, but that ain't, but they wasn't that quick when they the begging though. But it's cool. But I got my little $100, even though they was trying
No,
not to give it to me.
shit. Hell no, that's my hey.
Girl, it's money. It's money. You right. But
Hey,
the way
up there listening, up there doing the hoochie coochie. Girl, you better go up there and get that damn money.
no, yeah, I can do the hoochie coochie like that. But and shout out to the sector because whenever I participate in these contents, it's so biased. But that's the only thing. And a lot of people are like, why would you participate when they not going to be right or fair, whatever? But shout out to the beef sector. They have always came through with the cash out whether I win or lose. So I actually got more than the winner. Quiet as kept. And then also shout out to the Kang because he was watching and he didn't have a problem. He liked me and my dancing. But you see how they play uppity to the left? I'm not a stripper, and this is no disrespect to Queen 88. So clearly, I ain't gonna know how to make my butt clap, or I'm not gonna strip. This is not the sector for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, she did more. She did splits and all that other acrobatics, baby. You know what I'm saying? But then, hey, you know what I'm saying? When you act that way, you being like dismissive. The roll came through with the little booty clap. You know what I'm
No, no, Ro did his thing. I was
saying?
my like people acting like I thought it was gonna be an easy win. I was scared to go against Ro. Ro has been doing his thing. Like the way Ro been
Yeah.
working it. You see Shakim, they said Shakim is trying to get in his DMs now due to all them dance videos Ro be getting. And I already told y'all I would take Ro down if he was a straight man. He's my type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, all I'm saying, I said all that to say this. Some folks see that shit and come on, they use that when we just over here having a good time. So I'm like, man, don't,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Don't go for the bullshit. Yo, did my baby tent come?
Oh, you must be the one that got that's what's over the boxing right now. That must be it.
That's what I thought the whole thing was, the unboxing. And look,
Yeah, I wasn't unboxing.
you over here throwing
That
shade and shit like that, man. That ain't nothing but the motherfucking devil. Like I
was
said, devil.
me. You're right, but see, that's why I like real people around me, and I'm so happy that I made good relationship with real people, and I could take constructive criticism. You're absolutely right about the whole thing. I shouldn't have let them take me off my square last night, and I really should have been focused on what my attention was today. So let's
Yeah,
get
we
to this
supposed to be
unboxing while
unboxing.
we boiling these noodles.
Cause I ain't even come up here like that. I don't fool with
Yeah, let's
you.
unbox. So
You know, I
let's
don't fool with you like
unbox.
that. I came over here for my home girl, man.
We already know. See, Tina, I ain't mad at it. Hold on, let me.
Something wrong with your audio.
You know what?
Man,
Hold
your
on, I'm
microphone
getting my
sound like
stand. So let
booty.
me bring my stand closer so I don't have to hold it. Yeah, I'm about to pick it up because I had walked away from it. Hold on, let me put my phone on the stand. Give you a clue. Okay. Lord, now y'all to my baby, and I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, oh my God.
Unboxing coming through, guys. Okay.
You just put on the hammer
Let me put
and you
my
will
phone
be
on.
rewarded.
I'm gonna turn my camera around. Hold on. Settings.
What, you in a cave? What the fuck?
Yeah, we going. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm tired as hell. I'm trying to see. Do I want some seafood?
Hey
What the fuck do I want?
guys,
Hey, girl.
unboxing time. Here we
I
go.
do. I want some crab.
Let's get the note. Let's get the note. Oh, it didn't come yet. And did you put your real name? Do it start with a J and then the last name start with a D?
Uh-huh.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna give it.
Damn, it said that. It got that on there.
You put that as a note, but I'm not gonna read it. That's why I said that this is from you. Okay.
What
So
do it say on there?
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna.
Don't you ain't
Give
gotta
us.
say the name.
Oh, so the note says, "Enjoy your gift from your name," and that's it. I guess you probably
Damn.
forgot the page. Yeah. Did you put an actual note?
Yeah, god damn, Amazon docs me.
But you know, I never would. I never would. But they gave me just two notes. But tell me what you wrote that they forgot to put.
I said something to my little princess.
Oh, thank you, boo. Yeah. Probably was a lazy worker. Hold on, let me turn these notes off.
Oh my god.
But that wasn't wrong. But you know, I would never do that. You have no worries from me.
He ain't have my address and my information on it, did he?
No, no, no. You know what I will do? If you have a thing, I can send you a screenshot of it and send it to you. If you
It
on
just had
Instagram,
my name on it.
that's it. Yeah.
Oh wow. Did it have it in my
You
like my
want me to
credit card?
you want me to well, I don't know where you at. I can
Did it
exactly
have
what
it
it
in
is.
like
No,
my
I
credit
never
card
do that.
information? Hello?
Hello?
Did it have
Yeah,
like
I
in the
got you.
credit
I'm sorry
card?
about that. No, I said it just you must have I don't know if you put a note, but it was hold on, let me look again. But I keep it just so you can see it. If you have anything I can send you. It just said Amazon gift receipt. It said a gift from you. Enjoy your gift from blank blank. Amazon gift receipt. Scan the QR code. That's it. It said the date that it was ordered and the order number, and then that's it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, I didn't get to know, but thank you. But look,
You,
guys, like she said, it's the team. Shout out to my boo J.
it's
Drew.
a big tent too.
Yeah, yes, it is. This tent is really big. Don't worry, I'm about to do a whole thing for Nyla Room. Like, her dad has been putting in a lot of overtime, but he promised me not this week, but next week when his day off, he gonna spend the whole day helping me do Nyla Room because I'm bad with screwing in things, and you people are y'all brought her such beautiful gifts. I want a real beautiful representation. I already like I'm making her closet a playroom.
Oh,
And
did
I already took all the clothes out the closet. I bought her like a outside closet where you can hang up all the clothes. So and she got like a mini walk. It's not as wide, but it's long. So she got like a walk-in closet. So that's gonna be her playroom. And y'all got her such wonderful gifts. So it's gonna be a whole thing. And I'm gonna hit up my guy Yusuf, and I'm gonna have him make me like a thank you video to all the people. So when I do that video.
nice. Did you ever look up Bluey?
Oh, I got to do that. I didn't forget, but I was going to do it today because when we eat dinner, I'm trying to create a new thing on Sundays. I bought like an air mattress, so on Sundays we're gonna bring the air mattress out to the living room, and we're gonna watch because Nala loves big screen TVs. So her dad bought her a big one in the living room. So we probably gonna do that today. Look up Bluey and introduce her. We're gonna sit in the bed and watch
Girl,
when
Bluey,
we go to sleep.
girl,
Yeah.
Bluey had me crying. Um, cause JoJo watch it and I watch it. So I was crying because the mama had a miscarriage, and so
Oh.
Bluey is a rainbow baby, and one of the characters, well, two of the characters are autistic, and one of the little boys has like ADHD, and one of the little boys have trauma, but they dogs, they puppies.
Oh
So
wow.
I'm telling you, you'll watch it. You'll fuck around and start watching it more than the baby, because you'll get it's something for the parents too.
Right.
And Chili is the one who had the miscarriage, but g- girl, I cried and cried and cried because I had miscarriages, and Chili's sister couldn't have babies. So it's
Oh,
like, oh my god, I can't stop crying watching this, but it's real sweet, like the mama and the daddy.
I didn't know all of that was going on. I definitely got to check it out because I love
Girl,
representation. Hey, Clearboo, Clearboo, check your Instagram. You still got
I'm
separate links. So I put the link for you. But go ahead. What you were saying? Because I got to check
girl,
that out.
I'm telling you, and I'm like the little dog, the little Jack Russell. He got ADHD. Girl, they think he bad. He can't because he can't focus. So it take another little dog to kind of help him. It's when I tell you it's great, and the other dog is like artistic. It's just a good show. So if you can get her to kind of focus in, cause I'm like, damn, I can't get JoJo to sit his ass down, but he can kind of hone in on Bluey. It's just a real sweet show, and it teaches them too, and it's just a funny
That's what I'm
show.
about. And they sound like because I'm that way about Gracie's Corner. I love Gracie's Corner. I watch it when Nala's not around.
Go,
But
shit, I
I'm
watch
definitely
this
gonna
show
check out
too,
Bluey.
and I'm like that too, cause the damn parents get tired of the children. They be like, man, fuck this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good show, so. But yeah,
So it's
that's why I'm
not
like,
fun.
man,
Let me ask you a question while you up here. How is your new house going? She got a beautiful new house.
girl, you okay? Okay.
You were saying you
I'm
got
trying to
updates.
quiet.
Go ahead.
I be quiet about that. Not just the brag, but I'm real
It's
big on
not
my
about bragging. It's
spirituality.
about accomplishments. You're a first time home owner, and you can actually
Now
show people.
this actually my second one, but listen, you see how fucked up these people are on here, and I'm real big on my spirituality. Some stuff is good to talk about. You can't share your good stuff with everybody, and I'm pretty sure you see that.
I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, I'm experiencing it.
Yeah,
A lot of people see people shopping for my wish list, and I feel like that's why I'm getting attacked by people that I thought I was supposed to be cool with.
exact. You got okay. So you feel me? It don't matter anything.
Right,
You be trying to do anything good in your life, and folks, with just monitoring spirits. You get what I'm
right,
saying? And here they
right.
go. Then you be throwed all off because you arguing back with them, or you just lose focus. So I
You're
try to
right.
choose. I just be like, let me get God. Let me just keep focusing. Once I get done with it, then I'll talk about it. Cause you know
You're
what I'm
right.
saying, we just flesh. But other motherfuckers, would they be jealous or well, it don't matter, whatever it is, they'll try to throw you off. Cause
Hmm.
everybody ain't gonna have that, the same heart as you.
Right. That's the truth.
So keep
Yeah.
that's why I be like, shit, keep shit to yourself. Even when you pass trauma or hurt, motherfuckers will throw that shit in your face because they low down motherfuckers.
They
Cause
surely
they ain't
are.
did no work on themselves. So they'll just
Right.
use your shit to stab you.
Right.
So
Hurtful. Hurt people. Hurt people. You ain't never lied.
boom. But when you
And that's
heal, that's
why
what I'm saying. But
and
when you
that's why
heal, you move different.
exactly, and that's why I said at the end of the day, I have only myself to blame for what happened yesterday because I did not listen to my discernment. I'm lucky enough to even recognize I have it, you know. So at the end of the day, I just blame myself. So I shouldn't have carried on like that. You're right.
You good, but that's the thing though, man. You just let, oh man, we had a good time, but you know what I'm saying? Shit, you got a little, you came up, had fun, shit. You
That
straight,
part. It
man.
was,
Shit, we had a good time.
yeah, I had a good time. I did, in at that time. But I thank you so much for that. Like, oh, you made me so happy. Look at Nana. She's trying to get it open right now. She gotta wait.
Good club Nala in this piece.
That part, and I appreciate it.
Girl, you straight. My girl gonna be in that thing, thinging. Well, she got her like a
Hmm.
little, she got her like a little laptop, a little
Yeah,
tablet.
yeah, her daddy keep her one of those. Like he were like, you know how many TV. Sometimes she broke a TV before. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it. But
Girl,
sometimes
whatever.
she'll break the TV before he even get out the box, and he'd go get her a bigger one. He don't care. But I told
Listen,
him stop buying the TVs if you're not ready to put it on the wall. He done bought about 6 TVs, and on the seventh one, he finally learned his lesson, and he didn't buy a TV again unless he was ready to mount it to the wall. So now that it's mounted to the wall, she got the TV. So that's why I said I'm happy you reminded me about the Bluebees thing because I was just thinking because after we eat dinner and stuff like that, and then get myself together, we're gonna have like a little pajama party in the bed, just me and her, and that'll be a great introduction. You know what I'm saying? So
oh, I miss them days, man.
yes. I
I
bought an air
miss,
mattress just for that, so I don't have to worry about like bringing the bed out the room and then like that. I got us a nice queen size air mattress. It has an incline if you want to sit up. So we're gonna do that tonight just to settle her down. You know what I'm saying? And
that's
before
sweet.
we start the week.
Girl, that's sweet. Oh, don't give her ass no damn sugar, girl. She gonna turn the fuck up on your ass. She gonna turn this mother out.
I love your voice, but
Girl,
yeah,
listen, my my
I
grandbaby
was
be doing that. I'm like, what the fuck wrong, girl? He was in that bitch like the damn the Terminator. He's in that bitch like he was possessed. I was, what the hell wrong with him? He
But
had those
True, are you on IG or anything? Because I don't know if
uh
you've been seeing it. You know how bad I want a tiny home, right? They saying now that Japan or Korea, whatever one of them places, they make tiny homes that they can have shipped to you for like less than 10K, and it's fully everything, and it's
have
so
you
nice.
no, I hadn't seen that, but I looked on let me see. Uh what was that? Lowe's? Big Lots? Not Big Lots. What the hell I'm talking about? Home Depot. You know, you look on now and they were selling them, but I think they probably started at like 20,000 or thirty
Yeah, that's
thousand.
what I'm saying. And they basic compared to those. You gotta. How much? I think I shared it before. Calm down, Nana. I think I shared it before, but I'm gonna reshare it. Oh no, I'll try to tag you in it. The tiny home they sell for 10K. When I tell you it's shit on them 20K and 30K, Lowe's and all them other pre homes, like it got nothing on them. The technology is crazy. And like I said, I be watching those videos and they got America looking like a second world country. Just like how they got it set up at the job. Like if you have a desk job that has a cubicle, your chair
Mm-hmm.
lays out on the bed, and they encourage you to rest because they realize they get more service out of you when you're not tired. So if you ever get tired on the job, you can take a rest, pull your chair right on out, and it comes to like a lazy chair bed. Yeah, they got so much stuff
Get
going on, and now they selling the tiny homes.
get out the city.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I could do that. That's something I like.
Get out the shit, I forgot. What are you making besides the devil meat and I guess the pasta, the vegetable pasta. What else you
Oh yeah, I'm
making?
about to show y'all now. I'm about to start on the what you call it, cauliflower noodles, and I'm about to pan fry Nala's sausages because she likes them pan fried. I boil them and then I pan fry it. That's why she's tapping me with that box right now. Like, what you doing? Pan fry my sausages. But I'm about to surprise her with the mac and cheese. So yeah, can't see that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah, this is evaporated milk.
Okay. Okay.
So
Where's
this
the
is
vegetables?
I'm about to
You
do the
got the
spinach.
meat, you got the beef.
So these are cauliflower noodles. They made they made noodles out of cauliflower.
You ain't gotta keep telling me that I ain't slow. I may be
Oh no,
southern,
you
but I
came
ain't
in
slow.
first. That's one. But we're gonna do spinach too. So I just poured.
Okay.
I'm doing some garlic spinach, but I got the fresh spinach today. So because Nana don't
Uh-huh.
like the canned one.
Uh-huh.
Nana likes her spinach fresh. What can I do?
Mm-hmm.
She only wants.
Uh-huh.
So
Cause
I'm
I'm
gonna pour
trying
the
to
rest.
see I'm like well damn pasta and damn and poke ain't gonna make no turd. Let
Oh
me
no,
see.
Nana. She don't really eat pork like that except for ribs. But like if
Okay,
I
okay.
make like my hog maw with my beans and stuff, she don't. She will eat it if her dad is here. She'll eat all the meat off of his plate. But on her own, she doesn't for some reason. But for the most part, the most pork Nala eat is the ribs, which I gotta go shopping for tomorrow. Cause she's
Okay.
tired. I guess she don't want no more chicken. So she picked. I gave her three options. I gave her a sausage. I gave her pork chops or the sausage.
Uh-huh.
So that's what she picked, the sausages. So.
Uh-huh. Now I gotta find me something to eat. Shit.
You want ice? Yeah. Okay, you want ice?
What I gotta let me see. Man, I done fucked around. Uh and somebody on damn gifted me a membership over there at Nest damn channel.
Me
Folks with
too.
that
I got one too.
I saw girl. I saw your little face down there. I said, now look at this
Oh,
shit.
I wasn't. Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, so she was live. I didn't know she was live. I was like, oh, I'll get a gift of membership. I didn't know she was live.
What? Ain't that your what homegirl said? Ain't that your friend? Ain't that
We
your
supposed
friend?
to be at the conversation. Well, she didn't let me know.
Huh?
We supposed to be cool. I don't know what's going on.
Let me see. I gotta get in this DoorDash and see what I'm gonna eat. I'm supposed to be fasting. I never really figured that out. They not doing any blood work. How do they know you fast? But they gonna
Huh?
do some. They gonna do blood work tomorrow. But can they really know that I fast?
You said if you fast,
Yeah, I'm hungry.
yeah, they gonna know by your blood work. Your blood work tell everything. What they told
I
you not to
never,
eat at
but I
the
don't
time?
have high blood pressure or anything. How they gonna know? I'm hungry. If I eat a little nibble or something, they not gonna know.
They probably will. I'm telling you the truth. But what they told you not to eat at, if they didn't tell you not to eat, go ahead, grab you a little something. Or you just
I'm
nervous you don't want to.
listen. I'm supposed to be. Hold on, let me see. I gotta look at my paperwork. So
Okay.
okay, so I drove out of town. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I figured like I was just gonna make this my self care day. So I got me a room out of town. Um,
Nice.
cause my appointment to the hospital is like 3 hours away. So I'm gonna make this my self care day and relax. Well, if they say no fasting after 12, then I can get me something. Let me see. I gotta look at this shit.
Yeah, you better. If especially when they say no eating, I always like to look at the time so I can make sure I get it in before my time comes.
I'm about to fuck this up. But then I don't want to because they gotta. Oh, God. If this shit be like 24 hours, then I'm screwed. Maybe if I eat, okay, if I eat like a little salad, they ain't gonna know. Like a Caesar salad, a girl. Yeah.
I'm listening. I'm watching the spinning.
Yeah, yeah, up and hook that shit up, girl. Listen, what happened to us? I'm just making up shit now. What happened to us losing weight? I need somebody to help me and and lie about this shit and do it with me. You gonna do it with me?
I'm gonna help you. Trust me, I'm on it. You know what? I can't wait for my order the mini stepper. If I think the original price was like 30 something dollars. But because I had some credit on my account, I didn't want to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I paid over $15. But basically, this mini stepper I'm ordering, as long as you're not over 330 pounds, it comes with things like that thing you can pull with your hands while you mini stepping. You can even just do it with your feet. It's like a low carbo type of thing. And
Yeah.
then I'm also gonna order the walking what's that thing called when people be walking on that thing, running and jogging. What's
Yeah.
this? I'm
A
gonna order that too.
treadmill?
Treadmill, yeah, they got a portable one.
Okay, cool.
That's what I'm on. So I'm with you with down with losing weight. 'Cause I already done
Okay.
lost weight. I lost like 30 pounds already.
Oh, that's great. Shit,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to lose. Well, I say about like 25. I want to lose like 25 pounds. 25 to 30. That's great. Girl, that's freaking great.
Yeah, but I need to lose more. But the problem is, which is why I'm starting to incorporate exercising now, is like the weight is going places everywhere but what I want, which is mainly my stomach. So I reckon that, like, I feel like that's my ancestors' way of saying like you gotta exercise too. So I'm about to start getting on that. And maybe
Yeah,
I'll
okay. I lost 8 pounds, and it's probably a help too with just like not drinking soda. I just stopped doing that. Do
yeah.
you drink like juice or soda?
No, I've been never really drink soda, but I do drink soda when I drink my alcohol. So that's the only part. Like I only use soda as a chaser, but that's still more sugar from the alcohol in the soda actually. But
I,
when I'm not drinking alcohol, I just drink water though. I try to just drink water.
yeah, you know what? I honestly think with me just not drinking alcohol or smoking weed, that is the only thing that saved me.
Right.
Well,
You used to be the monkey.
that's saving me from kind of blowing up or gaining weight. But
Right.
I'm teetering. And my ass better stop. So that's why I'm like, all right, my ass getting older too. So yeah,
Yeah, and the older you get, the more difficult it becomes. So you got to take the hold of it.
yeah, yeah.
I went
That's
out that
true.
time. Yeah, and that's why I don't allow myself to get in certain weights. And I try to eat along with Nyla because I know I try to feed her healthy. She eats a lot
Yeah,
of fresh fruits and vegetables, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm learning, like every kid you get smarter. You know what I'm saying. See, like
yeah.
with my
You
older
know
kid,
what? You got a young kid. I could understand having like a young kid too, because they eat junk. Well, you should having kids too will wear your ass out. So I got it. It makes sense. But you got
Yeah,
accountability. You got
because
what I noticed too, you have an accountability buddy, somebody that sit there and say, now bitch, you know you don't need that. Okay. Okay, okay, okay.
yeah, because there's no change without accountability. What's up, the house?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, cause I know my homegirl here and shit. And she be like, girl, what you eating? Oh my God. Okay, 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 okay. I got you, I got you.
So I said, I know better because I do it for my daughter. I need to start doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to eat along with her because kids they like when they born. That's what I had to learn because with my oldest, I was
Hey
like,
Sarah.
I
Hazy
assumed
Sarah.
that he wasn't gonna like things I didn't like, instead of just letting him grow to like it on his own.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And then, like I said, with my son, he's by an American man,
Uh-huh.
but because my daughter's father is from the Caribbean, they just grew up in a different what you call it diet, not just because of like the food is not as plentiful as here, so they had to make adjustments, but it's more healthier, and it saved them in the end. And I noticed that like they don't have to go on no specific diet or go to the gym all the time, but they will keep a certain body weight just on like how. So I put that in, but having the gym doesn't hurt because I had you have these kids. They poke your stomach out. In my family, once you have a baby, oh, you got to spread. Very few women do, but most does.
Sarah said, what's up, uppity?
Yeah, hi Zahara. What's up, boo? I'm about to do this spinach.
Uppity.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I gotta order me something before it get too late.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for coming up, and I thank you so much for the tent. I'm
Girl,
going back and forth because Nala is trying to open it. It's not time yet.
oh, put my baby stuff up.
I am about to do that right now. Let
Nala,
me-
you got some girl. Make her hurry up.
yeah, I'm about to start her. I'm about to let her help me press the sausage down with the spatula.
Okay. Okay. Later, Nala boo boo.
Nala, say bye-bye. Thank you once again so much, and
Girl,
congratulations.
I got you. I got you. You ain't gotta thank me no more. That's for my pumpkin.
Yeah. Come
All
here,
right.
Nala. Later. Come, Nala. Come help me. Thank you. Get ready for your sausage. But yeah, guys, this is the stovetop mac and cheese. Oh my. So what I essentially did was I boiled the noodles. Even if you don't do this with cauliflower noodle, any noodles, I poured that evaporated milk and then I poured some mixed shredded cheese in here. I put some onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of salt, and the evaporated milk. Oh, and some mustard. So we're trying to make this a stovetop mac and cheese. So right now, but I do notice with these California noodles, you got to put in extra work rather than with the regular noodles. So that's why I may make some spaghetti noodles on the side because in case you don't like it. Hold on. I don't know who that guy is in the back, but you can go down. I don't know you. But anyway, might as well get down. 'Cause I don't want to have to block you. I'm in the middle of cooking. But anyway, so this is the noodles. The cheese is melted, but we want it to, what I'm saying, really stick. We want it to be really creamy. So we're gonna let that do what it do. And now, calm down, Nala. Gonna cover that. Nala broke the lid to these pots, so don't mind me. Don't mind that. Now we're gonna do the sausages. Let me move my top. Did we check on the pig feet for those who's in the live earlier? Line up. Calm down. I'm about to start the sausages. What you want a drink? Go get your cup. Where's your cup? It's right there. Get the cup. Blue? Uh, excuse. Well, good for you. I'm down, Nyla. I don't know. So anyway, now we about to do the sausages while this mac and cheese is melting down. I got it like on a number 4. That's like a low level. Let me cook these sausages. Thank you guys for hanging out in my Pink Kitchen series and my Sunday dinner. The big feast smells awesome. You about to check on that in a minute. Check on that in a minute. Ali, you have to stop. I was over here trying to open everything. I promise you. Nyla, give me. So we're gonna start these sausages out on low. So we're just crisping them up. No big deal. Be right back. Nyla, stop. Stop it. Not touch. No, no, no. Stop it. Stop. Where's your towel? Look at your towel. Thank you. Look at your towel. Okay, so now we need to stop. Look at your towel. Stop. Get your towel. Yeah. Nyla. Pressing the wrong button. I know you were backstage, and I said, no, I don't know who you are. I know you're saying you got a YouTube channel, and thank you for stopping through. Please like and subscribe to this video. But I don't let people that I don't know on my link. I don't care if they got a YouTube page or not. That's just me. Oh, Zahara. Hey, Zahara, what's up, boo? Zahara?
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I muted myself by mistake. How you doing, babes? I haven't seen you in ages. I thought, oh,
I
let me just
know.
right. I've been offline. I haven't been around. I just haven't
Yeah, I
been
was
around.
gonna ask you. You must have been real busy. I haven't really seen you around lately.
No, I just took a break. Really, I wasn't that busy. I was doing other stuff, yeah, but like I'm trying to be a minimalist, but it's impossible because I'm a bit of a hoarder. So like, I'm trying to get rid of all my crap in my house and stuff like that. But
Oh,
that's about it. Yeah.
you know, I know that's gonna be a struggle for me too because as you was hearing, I want a tiny home, and one of the big things you got to do with a tiny home is eventually get rid of a lot of stuff because it's not gonna
I
fit.
know. Like when I moved to my last house, I just brought everything. I didn't even get rid of shit, and I should have done. So like, yeah. I've got a lot to do. I've got a lot of sorting to do. And also I lost like, I don't know, 4 dress sizes or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so a lot of my clothes are like they don't fit me anymore.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you can always donate those clothes. Do they have people that like will pick up your donations and make it a little easier
No,
for
for
you?
real, I will. I will. But it's going through everything and letting go of stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not very good. So how's life treating you apps anyway? Tell me.
Well, you know, life's been cool with me. You know, we have our ups and downs. but
I
you know, I managed to make it and survive and thrive anyway. So that's always a plus.
You're always really positive. I love that about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Same.
got that vibe, girl. You've got to keep your head up. You know, whatever's going on, you've just got to keep your head
Like
up.
it's not gonna make a difference, no way.
Exactly. You know, if you're an empress, you're just going to look forwards and keep heading for the prize, right?
Correct.
And yeah, that's what I do anyway. When things are like not going my way, I just fucking focus and go
Right.
for it.
You know, and
Yeah.
everything may not go my way, but I'm more blessed than some. Like, you know, I had a lot of, as you can see, I'm starting my Pink Kitchen series right now. You know, I was
Yeah, I
blessed.
love it. Because I've never cooked mac and
I was
cheese.
going to support me through that. Which is like, you know,
Is that Nyla? Hi, baby.
say hi, Nala. Yeah, so I was blessed with people that was going to support me in that, and I feel very fortunate because I know people were making it difficult for people to support me. You know, so I
Yeah,
just must, you know,
I think
not to
I
be.
think you're right. I think you're right. You are, you're doing a lot better than a lot of people are in life, and so am I. And you have to give thanks for that, don't you? Of course, things could be better, but we're doing all right, aren't we, girl? You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm happy to hear you okay, but I did miss seeing you around in these chats. You know, you always be like a ray of sunshine.
yeah. I always miss you, and like, yeah, there's certain people who I miss the vibe of when I'm not around, and you're one of them because you've got that lovely. I don't know. I love New Yorkers, and I love your kind of like, you really have an upbeat vibe about you. I love
Right.
that.
Same with you. Same with you. And shout
Yeah,
out to your husband for keeping you a happy woman because you know it's hard pressed to find a happy married woman around this piece. So thank you for
listen,
being an example. You know.
he's not perfect. Don't get me wrong, but do you know what? We've been together for a long time, and his body is banging. I'm not going to lie. He's at work right now.
How you talk about your
And,
man? I ain't mad at you.
so is. He's in his 50s and he's got a body like a 19-year-old, better than a lot of 19-year-olds, let's be honest. And yeah, he's, I can't fault him on that. He's a good looking man.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta
Yeah.
put it together.
Yeah, I think it's important that you still sort of fancy someone like when you're with them.
Right. No, that is. And like you said, when you've been in love with a person, or with not well in love too, but once you once you've been with people for a long period of time, and obviously over time y'all gonna like grow and adapt. So you gotta fall in love
Yeah.
a little bit, and that's the beauty of it, you know.
Yeah, I agree. But I feel like sometimes people get a bit like complacent and then like they stop like putting lipstick on and like trying to look nice. You know what I mean? They
True,
forget about that shit.
true.
Always do that. Always. It doesn't matter if you've been together 5 minutes or 5 years or 50 years. It doesn't matter. You know, you still got to do that.
Yeah, you
What's
really do. You still gotta put on, you know,
Yeah,
uh,
you got to play a little. Yeah,
back, let them know why they picked you in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Yeah, don't get complacent. There's always
Yeah,
someone else, around the
on
corner
either side.
who could be.
Body for
You
you.
know? Yeah, never get complacent. Like, yeah, and I
Yeah,
think it's really fun anyway. And then you enjoy your life and like enjoy the person you're with. Like, if
right,
always remain like fun and flirty and like, yeah, be serious when
right.
you have to, but not all the
Date
time. Just,
night.
you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
obviously, you like
text me random
island
stuff.
boys, right?
Huh?
You like island boys. Am I
Yes,
right?
yes, I do.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get that because are you Brooklyn?
Huh?
Are you Brooklyn?
No, I'm not from the Caribbean. I'm from America. I was born and raised. Harlem.
No, I'm saying, are you in Brooklyn, New York?
Hold on a minute. I'll be right back.
Because like where I'm from, there's an area called Handsworth, and it's very much like Brooklyn. It's very islander. So I just wondered if it was because where you're from, you get a lot of interaction with people from those areas, so you really feel comfortable with them. Because I think sometimes you are more comfortable with whatever you're like used to, if that makes sense.
Right. And what I'm used to is because I was raised by my dad was an American black man,
Yeah,
and he set an example for me that once I became of a because not only just my dad but my uncle, the men that their friends and stuff like that, and just
they
the
said
men that
a certain way a man should be, right?
right. And I cannot find that in American men. I'm not saying it don't exist because clearly it's very heavy in my family and my friend circles. But unfortunately, all the American guys that I
I
know
think I
that
know
have
what you're talking about though, because right where I'm from, there's a lot of guys from like Caribbean and places like that, and there's a certain age group where they had a certain style about them. I don't know what it was, but then the next generation were completely different. I don't know what happened, but they became completely different to their like fathers and their uncles and all that. Um, Not better, not worse. It was just like, I don't know, the old guys, they had a certain way about them.
right. And then
Yeah.
let me know because in America, and I think the problem is in America, especially in the
Mhm.
black community, black men are so coddled. Like they get the bare minimum, and people will be like literally clapping their hand, working their back. Whereas if a black woman say, they're like, "Oh, what you want a cookie?" type thing. So black men are very
I
complacent.
get what you're saying because I think black women are the most put upon women in America, if I'm honest.
Right.
And I think the thing what you're saying about is like black men, but I think it's because everyone knows there's a target on a black man's back. Like I even want to like nurture and like protect black men. I don't know what it is, but because I know
But
the
in
world's
my
really
opinion,
high.
this is a bigger target on black women.
I
What's up,
think
Jamaica? Thank you for coming through.
women, but
Oh,
I
speaking of Jamaican man, we got one in the chat. But no, in my opinion, it's just a bigger target on black women back. Now, I would agree with certain things. It wasn't that bad, but I feel like we're black men because, like you said, black women are very protective over them.
and
And
I understand that, and I am as a bit as well because I've got like black nephews, and I
no,
think
I'm not sure. So
but
I'm
even
in
my
the north
nieces, I
end. I
treat them in
call
a
them out.
different way. It's a different kind of like coddling that I do with my nieces than I do with my nephews. It is.
Yeah, but they coddle, but I won't do it. But because a lot of black women will, some black men get mad at me because I won't. You would think they would be satisfied with the women that are willing to do that, but no, they would right past those women and be bothered with me and trying to change my mind when I don't care. Like I don't care to be changed. You know, I stopped
And
dating American
you
black men
have
when I was
to.
20.
I mean,
I'm 45 now. Like let it go.
I honestly understand where you're coming from. So I would never ever ask you to change because I don't think you should. I think you're completely fucking right. If I'm honest,
And
I think I
my
think I'm in the wrong.
daddy was so against it, but once he seen how they was treating me, he changed his mind. So the only person that I would have had respect for their opinion that had an issue with it would have been my daddy. But he passed and on the like he loved the fact like he understood it and he welcomed that and he recognized that they did treat me like I should be treated. They did hold the same standards for me as he did as a father, but of course it's gonna be different in that type of relationship or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the
I get
protect
it.
body part. Yeah.
You know, though, as a group, black women in America are the most educated group in society. Do you know that?
Yeah.
The most
Yeah.
highly educated people in the whole of society, black women.
Right. They really are.
Absolutely
And
true.
that's all they're smart enough to do better. But like I said, they've been conditioned to center black men above themselves. But they're like a big pushback. That's why even right now, like younger black women, they're not like the birth rate has dropped so much because black women are learning like don't give up your 20s to make
Mm,
some guy happy or whatever the case may be. So like I'm so happy for that because now I have a daughter. She's 20 years old now, but she'll be 21 soon. So I'm so
right.
happy she's not focused. Like she's never been in like a serious relationship and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's not her focus.
Yeah.
No.
She still got her, her purity and everything because
Yeah.
she's focused. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She already knows what that can do. You know what I'm saying? She had
Yeah.
way too many examples, and she learned. And it's not just her; it's a lot of young black
No,
girls.
I agree. It's like my niece, like she's a lawyer in New York now. I mean,
Right? Yeah. My
she
daughter's going to be a
graduated,
political
yeah,
lawyer.
she graduated Howard, and then like she went off and did a bar and all that crap. And now she's like fully doing her thing. And I don't think she's really focused on men at all. And she's a young black
Right.
woman, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Because your full frontal lobe is not even finished till like 25, But like I said, it starts in the home. And I think if I would have had like a mom that wasn't so toxic, I think I would, well, I think I still did good because my grandma was great. But you know what I'm saying? She's just a generation was ahead of me. But
Well,
guys, look how
look at
creamy this
you.
macaroni and cheese is looking at.
I
I
tell
see
you what,
that
I
stuff.
always say the same thing to you, Uppity, and I always say this. I think you're a fantastic mother, and I see you giving Nyla like a lot of advantages and a lot of attention. I love that. I'm not a mother. I'm a
You
lovely.
should be. You got the spirit of one.
Well, I've had kids who have lived with me who I've looked after, like a
Mhm.
mother, but like I'm not a mother. I haven't given birth physically myself. But what I will say I always love about you is you and Nyla. I just think you're an incredible mother.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be. Parenting doesn't come with a handbook, and like I said, you
No, it
learn well
doesn't.
because now this is my third child. You learn your lessons each kid. But
I think you have a different
one thing I
relationship
always
with
had in mind
me.
was my kids is gonna have more than I had. They're gonna do better than me, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to make that happen. And so even before I have my kids, I love them. So I
So,
made great
Uppity,
connections.
right? You've had 3 kids, right?
Yes.
Answer me this. Do
Uh-huh.
you think this is true? Because I think this is the truth. I think you have a totally different relationship with each child. Like
Absolutely.
your oldest one, like you haven't got the experience with, but you have probably a really strong bond with in a really weird way, like
Correct. Yes.
because
Yeah,
they're
my
your
son, my son don't play about me, and I think that it's a boy too. Because you know what's crazy, and I'm happy I had my son first because I always wanted one child, and I wanted it to be a girl. But
right,
so if I would have had a girl, I would have never had no more kids. But I had my son first, and when I
right.
tell you from a baby, like when I used to bring him on my body, they were like, "Look at her bodyguard." Like it's just a certain essence. But like I said, then again, I think it's the men that he was around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even though his body was trash. But like I said, my dad, my uncles, and I got like 100 brothers from other mothers. You know what I'm saying? So
I
they
get
always
it.
been in his life. And if you and I raise my kids in a bubble. If you don't meet the standard, you're not going to be around my kids. You're not going to be invited to my house. And I had to be unapologetic about that. But you got to do what you got to
You have
do
to
as a
be
mom.
protective of your family. Like
So, yeah.
what's more precious than your fucking family, right?
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah,
be
if you don't
protected.
understand that, you don't understand it.
Yeah, that's not normal if you're not. Well, for me anyway. Yeah, I think that's primary. Like, I don't
But
understand
even
people
when
who
his
are.
father, well, I told my dad, and my son's father actually is American, and I was so mad about it, but I just don't believe in abortion because he tricked me. But like my dad told me, you should not even be sleeping with nobody that you don't see yourself with a future with. So you just got to eat that, and that's what
Yeah,
my
but
dad told me, and I
that's not
corrected
always
myself from then
like
on.
it's idealistically right, but then real world, I don't think that's how it really works.
Right, but men they don't understand that. Oh, Jamaica, my day's going good. I hope yours is too. But yeah, but you know how that. But he held me accountable, but he also helped me down. But that made a difference. And the next time, I won't even be bothered with a guy. I don't care how cute he is if he doesn't meet the standard of like certain things I want.
So did your
And that's
dad
why I stopped
did
dating
your
American
dad
women.
and mom always been like a couple together, living together and all that, or were they like a bit more distant from each other and you were like the link?
Well, I think like you said, what like you see, I'm pretty sure it's things think you have to
Yeah,
find a partner where y'all on the same page because like y'all gonna be together for a long time. See, me personally, I cannot have nobody up under me all day every day. So I
no.
tend to like guys that have long work hours.
I'm a
I don't know.
person.
I don't know
I
because I'm
need
a movie
someone
ass
to
type.
understand. I need my own time because I can't be
Yeah,
around someone all the time. I can't because I'll go mental and
right.
freak.
I really would.
No, I can't. I have to have that. I've got bipolar disorder, right? So, like, I'm a person who needs my own space also.
Right.
As much as I may love you or whatever, I can't be with you all the time. You're gonna have
Yeah,
to
I
give me
can't be with a clingy person. I like
the
not even as
fucking
a friend. I don't even like clingy as friends.
yeah,
And
no,
see,
you me.
yeah,
I'll be there. Like if you need me, like I'm one of those bitches.
right.
Like
I'm there before you even get the
I'll
sentence out
bury
your mouth.
the
I'm
body
right
with
there. You know what I'm
you,
saying?
right?
But to
But
not respect my space and privacy and not
I,
and not be able to like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll be there to cheer you on, but like give
I
advice,
can't
but
be
like
there
every
for
little thing
every
I gotta hold your hand.
minute
Like that's annoying.
fucking thing in your life. I can't
Yeah,
do that.
right.
I can't. Don't expect that shit from me because it's not happening. But I'll be the baddest bitch ever. Like if I'm your real friend, like I've got
Right.
two friends in life who I consider in this category. And if they called me, I would be there like in a fucking snap like that to bury the
Yeah.
body. I don't give a shit. Nobody's ever
Yeah, I
hearing
got
it.
friends that we've been friends since we all was in our mama's tummies at the same time. Sometimes it's like
Yeah.
6 to 8 months, almost a year. But when we call each other, we right there like nothing ever happened. We understand that life happens, you know what I'm saying? And we
That's
on
it.
different paths,
I've got
you know?
two friends like that. The rest of them, no.
Yeah. Well, I got four, but like I said, we held each other down. But but you got to be grateful. Some people don't even got one. So I learned to stop because I got different things that I'm into that my friends may not be. Like for instance, you see, I like to be on YouTube with the panels. My friends, they'll be so annoyed, like, "Why are you doing this? What? Like what?
Yeah,
Like they
nobody
wouldn't
gets
understand
why
it.
I'm
They wouldn't.
doing what I'm doing. Nobody gets why I'm over there at all. They'll go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
So
I'm going, "Yeah,
I
well,
know
I'm
them,
just
so I wouldn't even invite them into this type of space. They would support me, but it's like they're gonna be like, "Girl, what?" But
no,
like,
but
see,
yeah,
when I start my pink kitchen, that's something different,
occasionally I just need to be ratchet. That's
Right?
all it
Be
is.
ratchet with them, exactly.
Just occasionally I need to just fucking be ratchet, and that's it. And
Exactly.
I can't always just do that. And then I moved to this fucking area. I don't know what the hell I was doing. And
Exactly. That's why I said
I
you're not
moved
normal. You're not
I moved
normal if you can sit in the beach sector every day, all day. You're not normal. You're miserable for real.
yeah, I get that. But then at the same time I like being ratchet. So like, yeah.
No, I like being ratchet, but every day, all day, especially when
No,
they like
not
for
every
me, when
day.
the beach sector go too dark, like they get too dark, I cannot be bothered with them. I swear.
I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. You just like sometimes it's just a bit much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But yeah, I don't know. I love New York though. I haven't been for years, and I'm not coming while bloody Donald Trump's there. He might deport me to some fucking gulag in El Salvador.
You better come to
I ain't taking my chances.
Yeah, I know. See, I like the Donald Trump because he's an asshole, but I don't think he fits real well into politics. But at the same token, I'd rather somebody be upfront about how much they don't like me versus somebody like Biden that's sneaking and doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Pretending to
I
be
know
a
what you
president.
mean, but like Donald Trump's just lining his pockets and robbing you all.
Oh yeah, yeah. But they
He
all
is.
do. They all do. They really
They all,
all do.
but at least put the knuckles on some of them to give you something. Jesus,
Right.
this man ain't doing shit for you.
Not at all.
Not a fucking
But none of
thing.
them really do it. Like that's like child.
Yeah, you
We'll
have
see
to just
where it
try your
goes.
best,
But
don't
did you
you?
see in New York City they had a Mexican boat that went into the Brooklyn Bridge? I ain't
No,
never
I
seen it
missed all that.
all
What
my life
happened?
living.
No, I didn't see it. What happened?
Yeah, a Mexican boat. I don't know why that Mexican boat was there, but it felt like the bridge, the whole top got skid by the bridge. I have shared a little thing. I got to look into it because this happened last night. I think that this
A
morning
Mexican
because it was on
boat
my
in the Hudson River? What the fuck is that about? That's
the
really
Brooklyn
weird.
Bridge. Like they said, like 19 people was injured, and like they said 4 people passed transition. So yeah. and
What
they
the
had, I guess, yeah. But how the hell does a boat go into a bridge like that? Shouldn't those
That's
measures
weird.
be taken ahead of time?
That's really weird. I don't know what
It's
the
really
hell that's about.
I've never seen that. And some people were comparing it to like what happened in Boston, but I don't know if it's the same difference. But I was kind of shocked about that.
Damn. Okay, I need to go and look this shit up. I have no idea what you're on about. Honestly, I've not heard about
Yeah,
it.
it happened last night. I was shocked.
Damn, I missed all of this, but I haven't been watching the news. I've been
Yeah,
busy.
just type in your YouTube. They got videos from different angles. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Oh
And they were
Lord.
like, wait a minute, is that? They was
Looks
like,
like a
wait a minute, is
major
that boat
like
about to go into the bridge? No way, no way.
wow.
That has never happened before.
Okay. God, I'm so behind all the news. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I don't watch the news either. That's why I didn't know last night when it came on my YouTube feed. Like I said, when I need to know something, it's gonna come to me. 'Cause I was
Wow.
telling because I had
It's
texted my kids,
weird. Like a
my
Mexican
autistic son. They
bridge.
were like, "Yeah, we know." I was like, "Shit,"
That's
but they
weird,
watch
isn't
the
it?
news. Y'all looking nice plates.
Mm.
I'm about to get
Look at that. That's so cute. Show me again.
sure.
Little heart, macaroni and cheese. Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's so
hopefully
cute.
let's pray together. She actually eats it. Okay.
Is Nyla your taster?
Yeah, she's a picky eater. This is the first like Nala loves mac and
Okay.
cheese. So
Yeah.
normally when I do mac and cheese, when I want the veggies, I do like a hidden veggies with mac and cheese. You could use like vegetables that don't really have like a lot of color, like squash, carrots,
Okay, so you can
cauliflower.
kind of hide it.
You blend it up and put it in the
Yeah.
cheese sauce. Yeah.
Ah, that's so
So
funny.
they call it hidden veggies. I do the same thing with tomato sauce because she loves spaghetti.
Okay.
You
You smart. You be hiding that. I love it.
gotta hide it because the only
You gotta
vegetable
do
she will
it,
eat
right?
straight up is spinach.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
Yeah, the only vegetable she would eat straight up is spinach. Even with the spinach, it
Yeah,
has to be
that's so
fresh.
weird. That was my favorite vegetable when I was a kid. Spinach.
Yeah,
I
she
was
loves spinach
obsessed
and
with it.
broccoli. Other than that, she won't eat it.
Wow.
It's a problem. So
Nyla's
I'm
my
hoping she
spirit
has spinach
animal.
every day.
Nyla's my spirit animal. When I was a kid, all I wanted to eat was spinach. I swear to God. I was obsessed with it.
That's her.
Oh my God. I knew Nyla
She
was my
loves
spirit
spinach. As
animal.
long as it's fresh, you guys see the pig feet. Oh, let me get my. It's the pig feet I've been roasting. Pig feet and
Oh, it looks so good
pigtails.
though. Mm.
Yeah. I'm about to put this back in uncovered. I'm about to just.
You're gonna
Oh,
have to
they
show
tender
me.
as hell.
You're gonna have to
That's like
actually teach
caviar.
me properly all the like tricks and tips about making mac and cheese because I've actually never cooked it, but I love eating it.
Oh,
I've
you know
never
I'm a
cooked it.
beast with
I
the mac
don't
and
know what
cheese.
I'm doing. No, I
You
don't.
know I'm a beast with the mac and cheese, right?
No one ever taught me how to make it, so I've no
I
idea.
got you, boo. I got you, boo. I'm gonna do a
Yay!
video. Okay, I'll do one because I do it. I
Yeah,
know how to
you'll
do it
have to
several
teach me.
ways. Even my man, no matter much as an asshole he could be, he'll be like, "You make the best mac and
Uh,
cheese I've ever had in my
my
life."
man loves
He does
carbohydrate.
it.
If I can give him a carbohydrate meal, he'll be like fucking over the moon. Trust me. That's That's all
Yeah,
he
I
wants
try
to
to
eat.
learn
He's
meals
like
from his
a
country.
carbohydrate maniac.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I try to learn meals from different cultures and countries, especially
Well,
Caribbean,
I
because I want knowledge and learn certain recipes because who knows when she'll actually get to Jamaica. But you know what I'm saying? That's where her,
can
her
teach you
dad
some
was born and
food.
raised. So I try to show her things because her dad don't know how to cook, so he can't do it.
You want some African meals? I can cook you some. I can teach you some Zulu meals.
Oh,
My
nice.
mother-in-law taught me. Yay! I can teach you some Zulu meals. She taught me how to cook.
Oh, I would love that. I
Yeah,
really would.
and then like some of the aunties that I grew up with, they taught me how to cook like different things, like Jamaican different dishes, because like
Uh-huh.
where I was from was very like full on Jamaican area. So like everyone I grew up with was Jamaican basically. So
Oh, okay.
like all the aunties used to like, yeah, they taught us to cook some really nice stuff. Like
They say there's a lot of like Caribbeans and Africans in the UK. They did say that.
Yeah, and like where I grew up, that's well, I was a minority actually where I grew up.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But it was cool. I loved it actually. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's like wonderful. I feel really blessed actually that I've had like the opportunity to be around like so many different people from like all over the planet, because I think it's made me better.
I agree. That's
You
what I
know?
like about the city. It's such a melting pot. You get to learn so many different cultures, and
Yeah.
things
Like I was always a big city person, and like I think
like
that's like if you like those kind of world cities like New York, London, those kind of places, you can't avoid like meeting people from all over the world, can you?
right.
Like, yeah, it's amazing.
It really
What
is.
what an experience. But like, yeah, and then like a lot of the people I grew up around were like real rasters from like Handsworth in Birmingham is like Rasta Kingdom. And so like all
Mhm.
my friends' parents and that were rastas, a lot of them. And I grew up around that culture a lot. So like I know how to cook like a lot of vital food and stuff like that. So if
Right.
it's anything like that that you want to learn, let me know. And if I don't know how to do it really well, I'll get someone I do know how, you know, from my
Okay,
life.
that's cool. But I have like
Yeah.
more Big kitchen episodes coming up where I did say I would like people from that know like dishes from other cultures and countries.
Yeah.
We could like just tell me like the ingredients I need to buy. And I think that's like even new content. You could just tell me the steps as long as I have all the things. And shout out to everybody helping me with my pink kitchen. So I think I do got a lot of things. Just tell me like what food to buy and stuff like that. Like if it's ever
Yeah.
like too expensive, I'll do like a cash out if I donate to it. But if it's something simple, I'll buy the thing. Y'all can come on a link and tell me how like the steps to do it, and we could learn
I've
together.
met
I
some
really want to
really
do stuff like
interesting people actually, like from different backgrounds who can do that for you. Like I know people with restaurants and that who I've known, like Nigerian restaurants and Cote d'Ivoire and all different places. It'll be really cool. Yeah, I can
that
help.
really would be. And
Yeah,
then
I
I
really
got Miss
can. Yeah,
Virginia. She's gonna come on and do like skincare episodes with me. So yeah, I got a lot of things coming for this channel. I'm excited.
yeah. It sounds really good. I'll support you in all of that, darling. You know,
Yes,
I
please
always
keep
love
me in mind. I would love
people.
to learn some recipes from your country. I would love that. And
I
that and
mean,
that I know somebody personally, so it's different than watching a video where you can't really ask them questions. So
well,
I
someone
would
can
that's why
actually like
I like
walk
the
you
link.
through it. Like they could get you
Yeah,
to get the ingredients, and they can walk you through cooking it, and you can have a
correct.
go. And they can, if they see you going wrong, they can go, "Oh no."
Exactly. That's my point.
You know?
Exactly.
That could be quite cool, actually. I think I'd love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
You down, I'm down. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yeah, you should definitely be doing that, Uppity, because you're really easy to get along with. I think a lot of people get along with you
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
because my haters are loud don't mean it's right. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're a good girl. I like you. I think I always think you're really open minded and like, yeah, I don't know. But I think like you could do that. You love cooking and I think you're a good cook. I've seen you cooking before.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be fun. Do you want me to try and hook you up with some what, Jamaican? Something like that?
Who?
You want
What
to
you
do
said?
some Jamaican cookery first?
What you
What
said?
kind
I
of
didn't hear you.
cookery do you fancy starting on? Like African or Caribbean?
It don't matter. Like what I'm saying? Like
Whatever.
I do all the crazy. I like doing Caribbean. I tried to do the African fufu. I would like to try that again with an African that could walk me through it step by step because that didn't
Yeah.
really come out as right as I wanted to.
You know what would be
Um,
interesting? I'm just thinking about it. Like, if you had a cooking show where you were asking somebody like questions and interviewing them along the way, don't you
yes,
think
I
that would
want to
be
do that
really
too.
fun?
Yes. So
I
I
could
was
see
thinking
you
about
doing.
doing, and you know Yusuf, right?
Mm.
He does the Till Kitchen. So I told him one day we need to do an episode Teal Kitchen meets the Pink Kitchen, and we got to do some
Yeah,
collaboration. But I
that
know
would
he
be
got like,
really
a lot
good.
going on right now, so yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely want to do that, interview people, and just build my channel up because I'm actually proud of myself because normally when people do things in the beef sector other than beef, they don't get a lot of support, and I have been getting great support, and so
That's
I'm
amazing.
gonna do that. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I'll ask a friend of mine. We'll try and set something up to tea.
yeah,
Are
most definitely.
you on IG?
Yeah, I'm on IG. Add me on IG. I'm definitely on IG.
Can you find me? Have a look because I'm a bit rubbish on it.
No,
I'm
I
not
don't
going to
know.
lie, but
What's
I'm
your
going
name? You know what I'll do? I'll share my IG
to.
page on my community wall, and then you can
Okay,
just add it from there.
I'll do that. All right. And then I'll try and get this one chick to start off with and we'll take it from there. All right.
Appreciate you so much, my
That's a
boo.
really good idea because I can see you doing really well with something like that, because you've
Yes.
got that personality where, like, yeah, I can see you doing really good. Yeah, I can. I love it.
Yeah, let's bring something new and refreshing to the sector.
Yeah,
I'm still
exactly.
like, I got my B sector attitude, but it's still an extension of this stuff.
No, but you're a bit different from absolutely everybody else. I don't know what it
That
is about you.
part.
You're a
Yeah.
little bit different. You've always been completely different.
Yeah. The Harlem in me. That's the Harlem in me. I don't
Is
like
it?
being like somebody else.
Is is that your
You
heritage?
call upon stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it though. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you when I was growing up, you could come outside and y'all could just happen to have on the same shirt, and somebody y'all already looking at each other. So basically, like, who gonna go upstairs and change? You know what I'm saying? But nobody wanted.
Exactly. I was those girls, like we were just like into like trying to do the double dutch skipping and all that crap. We were just, and then we wanted to be salt and pepper for a bit. So like we were
Yeah,
just
I
like
like my own
starting to
identity. I welcome that. I welcome
no,
being my own self. I think I'm
that's all
great.
we were doing,
You know,
right? Yeah, I was an 80s baby, so that's what I was up to. I
me
was just
too. I was
salt
born in
and
1980. Shout out to the 80s babies. They can't fuck with us. They don't even know.
pepper. I don't know. Like I feel like hip hop was our era, and like I don't know. I feel like it was all about us.
Yeah, everything was better. The music, everything, and no
It
matter
was.
the genre, no matter the culture, like 80 babies are just we just built different. They don't know what to do.
Yeah, I feel like we were. Like I don't know. I had the best child. Like really, like it was hard in some places, but it was fucking fun. As honestly, it really was good fun. All the garage discos, what we went to, like, and you just have like all this. Oh, it was just awesome. My God, I wouldn't have grown up in a different era at all. I feel like we had the best time. It really is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
I thank you so much for coming through, Zahara. We got
Oh,
to do this
darling,
again.
sorry. Yeah, no, it was lovely chatting to you,
I
baby.
miss you so much. I'm glad you came back around, but self care in your marriage is always more important in this sector. So I'm
You know
glad you
what?
got your
I'm just
man
going
that's
to bed
looking at
now
you with his
because
sweet
he's
eyes.
working. So I'm going to bed now. And Uppity, my darling, my sister, take care. Look after my baby Nyla. I love you so much. And
Love
I'll
you
be in
more, and
bed.
don't forget to check out my community ward at some
I
point when you
will.
come back, because I'll
I
have
will.
my IG on there. We could talk more.
I'll check it out. All right, darling. Love you.
Love you
Bye.
more. Mwah. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll put a plate on my community wall on how it came out. Y'all seen dollars on the live, but I'll show you mine in a minute. Thank you guys. Chef kisses. Mwah. I'm about to do Nyla's hair for school tomorrow. Then we're gonna check out Bluey. And thank you to Jay Truth for Nyla's 10 house. Like I said, her video is coming soon because her dad promised not this week, but the next week on his day off. He's gonna dedicate the whole day to getting her room together. Cause Uppity is like, I don't I don't hang stuff on walls and shit like that. Later, you guys. Love kisses.
I will be one of the greatest, that is a vow, yeah, that is a promise. Always wanting to be famous, just being real, yeah, just being honest. My haters gon' always be nameless, give them no clout, I give them no power. Creators go different, they ancient, sooner than later, what will be ours? I keep an eye out for the numbers, I stay in contact, synchronization. To infinity, even beyond it, I am a common, no destination. A lot of things I am above, and there are a lot of things that are above me. Do not go for the people I love, cause then I get scary, then I get ugly, yeah. Ain't no problem when I'm not equation. Present, noted, observation. I'm not new here, reborn creation. Come and find me, sending location.